Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here you are for first road course on the ARSNA schedule here at Watkins Glen. Here in New York, this nice day in New York, 27 cars out here, 8 laps, pretty much the same as the ARSNA Dash Series did. And that race is an absolute disaster, but this one, I'm not quite sure how these cars are going to react. I myself missed out on qualifying, but some things remain the same. Now, let's talk about Marco Andretti on pole for this one. Doing pretty well in points. Let's see if he can keep it going. You know, him and his IndyCar background helped him out here. And joined Acosta with, I think he's raced in a Mazda MX-5s before. There's why he's starting in row 2. And then we have Hailie Deegan starting pretty deep in the field. Given that she's a points leader by about 30 points, but that could easily blemish depending on what happens here. Now here we have starting line for the race. On the pole is Marco Andretti alongside Jack Wood, his teammate Jack Wood. And we have Julian Acosta alongside Alex LeVay. Then Corey Reaver in the 71 car alongside Frankie Muniz of AM Racing. Teammates points leader Hailie Deegan, by the way. Tad Moffitt alongside Josh Williams. Then behind them in row 5, around the top 10, is Christian Rose alongside Cody Dennison, making his debut in the main ARSNA series. Jefferson Skowski alongside Logan Bearden of Vestas Greenland Racing. They have Greg Van Ols. I think that's making his ARSNA debut alongside Nally Decker. Then we have Connor Daly alongside Hailie Deegan, starting all the way back in 16th. That's a yikes. Patrick Emmerling alongside Chris Wright. Then we have Revo Ferentz alongside Chris Hacker. Then there's Ryan Roulette alongside Amber Balkan. Pretty deep in the field for a Tricon Garage car, but nonetheless, Timmy Hill, the Intimidator, alongside Josh Reaume. Then we have Matt DiBenedetto alongside Dawson Cram. And then round out the field once again, as always, is Ed Pompa for Fast Track Racing. Now we took a look at the top 5 in the points standings going into this race. Christian Rose actually tied for 5th with someone else. Hailie Deegan, yeah, like I said, 30 points above the Intimidator, Timmy Hill. With Chris Wright and Frankie Muniz. That's a crazy top 5 in points right now. But without further ado, let's get into the race itself. Alright, green flag racing at the Glen and 2 colored cars. Oh, crossover! Jack Wood is already in the lead. They were just stashing off right here. Oh, jeez. Going around, Jack Wood. Oh, snap! Frankie Muniz goes around. Now lap 2, Jack Wood. Oh, jeez! Christian Rose slammed the wall hard. What on earth? That was out of nowhere in the final corner. Frankie Muniz, that was a hard impact. Who took him out? I think that might have been the 71 of Corey Reaver. I could be, I've seen replay. I might be remembering that completely wrong. And Christian Rose, they're both AM Racing cars. You gotta be kidding me. That is a rough start. That is a really rough start. Looking at it here in the replay, it's hard to tell. Yeah, that was Reaver. I was right. Oh man, I did not get a proper look, and oh jeez, Christian Rose I think cleared himself in front of Tad Moffitt. So, 2 AM Racing cars out already. That's a rough start from halfway. Let's see if the quality cars can stay up front. Green flag once again, restart, and wow, Marco Andretti falling down to 3rd, and Chris, oh snap there, oh big impact back there. Josh Williams slammed to the back of Patrick Emmerling, and I think it's starting to get back going. Alex LeVay leader, Tad Moffitt goes for a nice swift pass. And Skowski, oh my gosh, got wiped out by his own teammate. And Josh Williams sitting in the bus stop. I think Josh Williams was trying to limp the car back to the pits, but car just quit on him as he was skipping the bus stop. Jeffskin Skowski, heavy impact, basically in a similar manner to Nick Sanchez in the Dash Series race. Patrick Emmerling on pit road, trying to fix whatever rear damage he got from getting wiped out. He got rear-ended by Josh Williams. That's what I'm sorry. I'm remembering a few things wrong. We have a lot to look at here. My goodness. That was a whole lot of chaos. Chris Wright, oh my gosh, Chris Wright just forced a 3 wide, and that caused a ball effect. And one more look at it. And then he kind of missed the corner as well. He kind of pushed Hailie Deegan up. Josh Williams slams at the back of Emmerling. Emmerling braked extra to make the corner. And then, Nally Decker. Was that Nally Decker? Yeah, oh my gosh, she overshot the corner and took out her own teammate. Oh, jeez, man. There's a lot of... What is going on here? That's a whole mess. And due to some time constraint, it's going to be one lap shootout here. Let's see who could win this one right out the gate. Here we go for the restart. 1 lap to go. Tad Muff in the lead. And oh, snap around and go Cody Dennison. Oh my lord. Caution's out immediately. What on earth? That's where they are at the moment of caution. They're already at the bus stop. But like, yeah, that's where they are at the moment of caution. Tad Moffitt is still in the lead. This is the carnage. What on earth? Okay, Neil, look at what just happened here. Okay, Marco and Jerry got wiped out. Then they just stacked up. I can't explain what that was. One more look. Yeah, that one was just a weird phenomenon, but they just it was just turned to a whole bottle up, even worse than the last one. Just like that, Tad Moffitt is your winner here at Watkins Glen for Faction 46. Alright, so here we go with the results here. Tad Moffitt won the race. Corey Reaver ran up second. They're all that. Actually managed to stay up top 5. Props to him. Jack Woods in 5th. Greg Vendel 6th there. Chris Wright ran up top 10. Marco Andre fell down to 11th from all of that. Like, he lost a lot of spots. Even before the caution, he lost quite a few spots. And Allie Decker 13th. Hailie Deegan 15th, the points leader. She still might have the points lead. I'm not sure. Well, we're going to look at points in a second, but only 3 DNFs in this race, so it almost feels like a record for at least amount of DNFs. I don't know. I have to look back. And yeah, here are your point standings because there was quite a shuffle up between the other guys who were at the top of the points. So yeah, Hailie Deegan still got like 26 points over Chris Wright, who's in 2nd. Josh Williams, Dawson Cram, the 2 JD Motorsports cars in 19th and 20th respectively. Didn't help that Josh Williams got messed up from that stack up on the restarts there. Ed Palmer in 18th. I think just from attrition, because Ed Palmer does not really have good finishes. Looking at who's dead last amongst full-time drivers, I think it was Dawson Cram. Yeah, so looking at the rest of these guys, are all part-time. Camden Murphy only made 1 start, so doesn't really say much. I think J.D. Alien only made 1 start as well. Same for Jordan Anderson, so looking at guys who made at least 2 starts, I guess Matt DiBenedetto? But anyways, next race is going to be at Air Base Speedway. That should be an interesting one to watch, but hope to see you guys there.